It's time for your primetime forecast from Dr. Don's weather page in the Shepherd's Weather Center. Now, here's Dr. Don.
Well, good Wednesday to you, East Alabama and West Georgia. Dr. Don in the primetime forecast, the Shepherd Weather Center. And this is your forecast for Thursday, August 20, 2020. On Dr. Don's weather page, brought to you by Southern Union State Community College, Wadley, Opelika, and Valley. Also brought to you by Southeast Soft Wash, Cody Yarborough, your exterior cleaning experts. Also brought to you by Brandon Brown, BR Construction, bathrooms and kitchens. Let's take a look at your tropics because, we got a lot going on out there. This is as active as I think I have ever seen the tropics. Very active. Invest 97L. The National Hurricane Center is giving it about an 80% chance of developing into a tropical system. Then you have Invest 98L, which is right behind it. They're giving that one a 90% chance of developing into a tropical system. And then we have one that's just coming off the coast of Africa. It's too far out right now for the Hurricane Center to start giving any outlooks for it, but it is certainly something to watch. Now, here's some interesting stuff. The more reliable models that we tend to look at are not showing development of these two systems as far as the United States is concerned. However, all of the other guidance and models and tools that are used, and including the National Hurricane Center, believe that both 97 and 98 may become an issue for the United States down the road. So the models are being really wishy-washy right now. But I think that the two more reliable models will pick up on things probably later tonight or tomorrow. So let's go ahead and take a look at some guidance on 97L. This is the GFS. And of course, you see spaghetti models here all over the place, basically from Fort Walton Beach all the way back over to around Houston, Texas. But this is Monday. This would be close to the coast on Monday if this system does develop into something tropical and if it does take this track. So understand, this is not etched in stone by no means. There are all kinds of things that can happen to change every bit of this, but looking at the early preliminary information, we could be looking at some type of tropical system. Some of the guidance brings it up to hurricane force. A couple of them bring it up to Hurricane 1 status. Most of them keep it at or just below tropical storm status. But nonetheless, we're still real early. I mean, we're not even in pregame yet on this storm, so a lot of things can change. So basically, if you're anywhere in the Gulf of Mexico from Florida to Texas, and that includes the Alabama Gulf Coast, you need to pay attention to 97L. And the one right behind it actually stands a better chance of turning into something to be reckoned with. And here's what we think will happen by Wednesday. We'll be approaching the United States on Wednesday, not saying that it would make landfall on Wednesday, but somewhere in that time frame. So about a week from now, we could be dealing with a storm on Monday of next week and then Wednesday of next week. And yes, they both could make landfall very close to one another. It's 2020 after all, folks. Anything is possible. Do I think that's going to happen? No, I don't. And it's way too early to start making those types of predictions. But it's on the table. It's certainly plausible it could happen. So as we go through the next several days, we're really going to take a very close watch at what's going on out in the tropics. All right, so here's your Storm Prediction Center convective outlook for Thursday. General scattered thunderstorms back over Mississippi, up into Tennessee and North Carolina. There is a large area of a marginal risk of severe storms on Thursday. That includes the entire state of Alabama, the entire states of Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, and a good chunk of Tennessee and North Carolina. So it could be a stormy day across the southeastern United States on Thursday. I don't think we're looking at tornado-type severe thunderstorms, but certainly gusty winds, deadly lightning, and we could see some hail with some of these storms on Thursday also. Here's the national map, and you see the culprit right there. It's that L, that red L that starts off in Alabama. It dips down to around New Orleans, and then it goes back up into Louisiana and Mississippi. And you see that cold front or inverted front on either side of that low-pressure center. That's hanging with us for the next couple of days, and that's what's going to bring the chance of rain, possibly even some strong to marginally severe thunderstorms across the southeast. Dr. Don's weather page is sponsored and supported by Micah Farr. Elect Micah Farr mayor, city of Roanoke. Also by Joey Knight, auction 431 South in Phoenix City, Alabama. Mr. Jimmy Stevens of Jimmy Stevens Construction, remodeling and new homes. Your Goes East Southern Mississippi Valley Satellite Shop. This is valid as of about 4:15 on your Wednesday afternoon. All times here are central. And you can see that we have most of the cold cloud tops confined to northeast Alabama, northwest Georgia. That's where some of the bigger thunderstorms have been on your Wednesday, and that's where they will continue, though we do have an area down there along the I-85 corridor that is beginning to maybe move a little bit north right up the Alabama-Georgia state line, so that certainly could bring some showers and thunderstorms in early evening. Places like Eufaula, Columbus, maybe even LaGrange could see a few, and we could see a few more scattered showers across East Alabama and West Georgia as well. We'll look at that on the radar in just a bit. Here's your total rainfall amounts as of 7 a.m. Wednesday morning, and you can see just a small spot right there just north of Sylacauga in extreme western Clay County and extreme eastern Talladega County. They got a little rain on the past 24 hours. As we look out the next 5 days, though, some pretty impressive rainfall amounts right there along the Alabama-Georgia border. I mean, we could be looking up to 2 inches across most of our coverage area, and that stretches all the way up in the northeast Georgia. We could see up to 3 inches of rain. All depends on how all of this interacts with the mountain regions up in North Georgia as to how much rainfall we're going to see. But across East Alabama and West Georgia, I think 2 to 2.5 inches certainly possible. Higher amounts in some of those locally heavier thunderstorms on Thursday. Mr. Jamie Dukas, your Alpha Insurance agent, is a proud supporter of Dr. Don's weather page, as well as Rick and Becky Rainwater with Remax Lakefront. Here are your Thursday temperatures. Under stormy skies, we will only make it to 86 in Roanoke and Wadley, 85 up in Wedowee, 84 in Woodland. We go to 83 in Carrollton, 86 in Valley, and Auburn will top out at 86 on Thursday afternoon. Let's take a look at your Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar. Valid at 4:17 p.m. Central on your Wednesday afternoon. I'm going to stop it and show you that we do have one heavy thunderstorm up there around Graham in Randolph County, and that storm is well over Bucktown and then back up to around Carrollton. And there could be a few small pockets of hail in this storm. Right there around the city of Carrollton, we see a blue dot right there, and that could be some hail. Big thunderstorm popping up now just west of Delta, just south of Lineville, north of Millerville, and then just to the southeast of Talladega. All of this is moving off to the east-northeast this afternoon, and as we zoom back out, you can see that stuff I was talking about down there south of I-85, down around Eufaula, down to Dothan. All of that's moving off to the northeast. Montgomery, you're in pretty good shape right now, but we do have a line of storms over there southwest of Clanton, stretching back down to around Pine Hill and west of Jackson. All of that will rotate off to the east, northeast as well. So viewers right there in East Alabama and West Georgia, watch what's happening back there to your southwest, because that's where your weather will come from this afternoon. Don't anticipate anything severe this afternoon or tonight, but tomorrow, it could be a different story. For those of you watching us up there in North Georgia, big thunderstorm up there now, up in Towns County, up there around Hiawassee, and that's going to be moving off to the northeast across the northern sections of Rabun County. Also, big thunderstorm there just south of Cornelia, also moving right up I-85 toward Banks County. Up there around Banks Crossing, you're going to get some pretty heavy rainfall in the next hour or so. If you look back to the west, over in northwest Georgia, lots of thunderstorms over there. All that's rotating off to the east, northeast. That will move right over northeast Georgia later this afternoon. So here's your Southern Union State Community College Futurecast radar. We start at midnight on Thursday morning, or 12 a.m., and go through 12 a.m. Friday morning. Yeah, you see we're going to be pretty much rainless up until around midday. The action will get underway around 2 p.m. Boom, there we go. And look at all those showers and thunderstorms. I mean, we light up like a Christmas tree by about 3 o'clock on Thursday afternoon. That goes all the way into Thursday evening, and those storms hang in there all the way through midnight on Thursday night, even into Friday morning. You'll notice right here at the end of the loop, we see some pretty big thunderstorms blow up right there in Chambers County, and that's at about 1 a.m. Friday morning. So we're going to be stormy, I think, from time to time. I'm going to let this play through just one more time. I want you to look at all that stuff. I mean, we got thunderstorms everywhere. This is 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Here we go at 10. And then by about midnight, look at this stuff down here in northwest Lee County. That's going to be moving on up to the north as well. Late in the evening on Thursday. Dr. Don's weather page brought to you by Joey Knight at Anchor Roofing. Free estimates and free inspections. Mr. Neil Johnson, Superior Heating and Air Conditioning. Current conditions, about 81 degrees out there because we're pretty much covered up with clouds. 67 is your humidity. Wind speed west at 7. Barometer about 29.97 inches. Dew point is 69, visibility out to about 10 miles, heat index running about 84. Here's your 6-day forecast from the Shepherd's Weather Center on Dr. Don's weather page for Thursday. An 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms. I kind of expect that to go to 90, maybe even 100% on our next weather package. 86 will be your high on Thursday. 80% chance of rain on Thursday night, and then on Friday, a 70% chance of rain. It's been a minute since we've had that high of rain chances for a 24-hour time span. But we do hang on to a 70% chance on Friday, 83 your high, 50% chance of rain Friday night, back up to a 60% chance on Saturday, though I think we'll see a peek at the sun from time to time on the weekend. 84 your high Saturday. Sunday, a 40% chance of a shower or thunderstorm, 86. On Monday, we'll drop back to a 30% chance. That all depends now on what's going on down in the Gulf of Mexico by Monday and Tuesday. Temperatures will hang out up there in the upper 80s. Our extended forecast is also highly dependent on what's happening in the tropics by the time we get there. On Wednesday, the 26th, though, minus any tropical troubles, we're talking about 92 for your high on Wednesday with lots of sunshine. Thursday, 88. On Friday, 91. Maybe a few scattered thunderstorms on Saturday, the 29th at 91. Sunday, the long range is calling for copious amounts of rain out there on August the 30th. Again, don't pay attention to the particulars of our long-range forecast. Just look at the pattern. And then on Monday, the 31st, 91, back to scattered afternoon thunderstorms. Dr. Don's weather page is sponsored by Mike Fisher. Re-elect Mike Fisher, Mayor, City of Roanoke. Also, Miss Judy Aubrey at Shepherd's Fine Jewelry and Gifts in downtown Roanoke. God's Country, you can check them out on our website, drdonwx.com. Go to the God's Country page, and there you can download the Mixler app and listen to God's Country anywhere in the whole wide world as long as you have internet access. Also, don't forget to click on that YouTube link at the top of our video here and subscribe to Dr. Don's weather page on YouTube so that you will get a push notification anytime we go live for severe weather or our weather chats. We had Roanoke School Superintendent Chuck Markham on last night, and we've already busted over 3,000 views on that. So if you have a child that's in the Roanoke City School System, I invite you to scroll down here on Facebook or go to YouTube or Dr. Don WX and watch the weather chat interview I did with him last night talking about how things are going to operate with the Roanoke City Schools, which start on Thursday. And then coming up on Thursday evening, that's tomorrow night, Adam Slay will join me. And we're going to be talking about how you can watch high school football this year on iSchool Sports Network. Yeah, they've been doing audio for years, but now they're adding video. And there's a couple of processes you have to go through. It's very easy, though, to be able to view that video. And Adam will join me for a special Weather Chat Live at 7 o'clock Central Thursday night to explain. We'll pull up the website and show you exactly how to get signed up so that you can watch your favorite high school football team, whether it be Handley, Randolph County, Wadley, or Woodland. You'll have that opportunity this year thanks to the iSchool Sports Network. Hey, good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, me and you'll meet again sometime on your Thursday. We'll talk about your weekend weather forecast. Of course, there is a chance we could see some severe storms on Thursday. We'll be here with that if the situation warrants, and we're going to be keeping an eye on the tropics for you, so don't lose sight of that. Certainly way too early to start making any plans for something like that, but just keep one eye on it. And if you'd like to support our efforts here at Dr. Don's weather page, just go to paypal.me/Dr. Don WX. We welcome anything you can do to help us. We appreciate it, and we'll be able to continue giving you the weather coverage you deserve across East Alabama and West Georgia on Dr. Don's weather page.